Byron and Pace show.
Yeah, it's a good one.
Welcome back to the podcast.
Sorry, welcome home.
Welcome home
to the podcast.
Yes. Got a big episode today.
Do we?
We got Elle on the decks with the audio, back with the audio. We got Jordan on the mic.
Hey.
Nice.
So we got some backups. Also, sad news or good news, depending on your opinion.
Yeah.
We're cutting a segment from the show.
Womp, 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 womp.
And that is News for Noobs.
Yeah.
I just feel like it wasn't hitting.
The current iteration of News for Noobs was, I don't know, a bit lost.
Yeah. And you know, I think, you know, we gave it a good shot. We did 3-4 episodes or so.
Yeah.
Maybe 4-5 episodes. So
Probably
we gave it a
more.
good hit. And I think we're just going to you know what?
We might workshop it a little bit,
Yeah.
but, you know, we're always looking to improve.
Good news though, we have a brand new segment, which you're all going to love.
Yeah.
And you're going to love it because a lot of other people do it.
Yeah.
And it works.
But we're
going
gonna
to
do it better than
But we're going to do it
everybody
with our
else.
own little Byron and Pace spice.
Yeah. So maybe we'll save that for towards the end.
That'll be between?
Between.
Yeah, between.
That'll be
All
the
right,
nice
between.
surprise.
That'll be after
between.
the ad break.
Yeah, exactly. Is there anything you wanted to mention? How are you? How are you feeling?
I'm great.
How's your shoulder?
It's not good.
No.
No, I dislocated my shoulder dancing. And I'm just, you know.
Classic.
Just, it's scary because it's just like I'm worried at all times now. I could do it
Yeah.
at any point. Like
Yeah.
whenever I'm doing anything, I'm just like, if it comes out dancing, when else is it going to come out? So that's, you know, a psychological battle right there.
Yeah, true. True enough.
Sign up to private healthcare though.
Well done.
Jump on the private
Congratulations.
healthcare. So hopefully try to get surgery in the next year or so. Outside of that, very good. I'm at Empower You Camp right now, but this is my dedication to the listeners.
Yeah.
I've come back from camp just for like this morning, just to record this, and I'm straight back to camp. So
Inspirational stuff.
how about yourself?
Very well, I think. Yeah. Booking shows, which is fun.
Shows, yep.
Byron and Pace show coming up. Can we announce it?
I think we did last time.
Did we? November 10th?
November 10th is a date. We haven't actually announced it, but
I think
lock in
today
the date.
we're going to launch the tickets.
Yeah, we're going to launch tickets today.
So by the time you're listening to this, you'll
Yeah.
be able to buy tickets. So go and buy tickets.
Thursday
Come on.
night, we're doing $47 a ticket. That includes a free drink. So it's basically $35 or $30.
Come on.
$37.
How good? Plus, it's going to be like 3+ hours
Yeah.
of entertainment. Best night of your life.
We're paying for comedians. We're paying for a band. We're paying to bring on a whole suite. So it's not just like me and Pace talking
Which would be
smack.
enough by itself.
Of course. But it's, you got something to add?
And don't forget, the boys promised that if you fly over an hour,
You'll pay,
you get a free
yes.
ticket.
Yeah.
That's
Wait,
true.
half? What did we say? Full free? I think we said free.
Free.
Free ticket.
Yeah.
I'll back that.
Yeah, for sure.
If you fly over an hour, send us your flight
Flight number, the itinerary.
tickets. Yeah. And we'll give you a free ticket. Absolutely.
Okay. Do you want to get stuck into Fact or Cap?
Fact or cap. Yeah. Hit the intro.
Hey! Nice.
Nice.
What a celebration.
I got some great ones. How many you got? 4?
I got loads.
I got 4.
Okay. Do you want to go first?
Sure.
right.
I'll start strong. So did you hear that Bluey, the children's show, has just been cancelled?
Okay, I'm listening.
So Bluey has been having some serious censorship issues as they transition from Australia to the US, with the US being its biggest market. So it's an Australian show. Have you heard the show? Yeah. For example, here's some of the censorship issues I've had. Banda got hit in the groin in one episode, so they removed that.
Yeah.
Buttermilk the pony had pooped, and they later removed that. They took an Argentinian day laborer and made them a backpacker.
Right.
There was a conversation about vasectomies, and instead they changed it to teeth removal. And someone threatened to pee on the curtains, and now she says she's just going to scratch the curtains. Just to give you some ideas of what's happened in season 3.
Right.
And so after all of this, the TV show has finally been axed in America after Disney pulled the plug after the latest episode Family Meeting, in which Bandit, the blokey father character, represents masculinity in a negative light during children's most impressionable and formative years. He's very like Aussie bloke.
Yeah.
Blokey.
Yeah.
This has caused an outrage of people saying the country's gone too soft, giving Australians yet another reason to laugh at Americans. To give you an idea of how big this is a massive loss for the US because Bluey is Disney's #1 junior show in all of the US. Bluey had an average viewership of 20 million people per month. Bluey had 20 times the demand of any other US kids shows, and is in the 98.8th percentile of all children's shows. And they've just axed it.
Interesting. I'm gonna level with you, Byron.
Yeah.
I think I've seen one episode of Bluey in my entire life.
I haven't. I've just seen clips on TikTok.
Yeah. I've pretty much the same thing.
Yeah.
That surprises me that it's so big.
But it's like, it's an Australian show, so it's just like blown up worldwide.
Yeah. Do I think it's true? I mean, yeah, it's not.
Yeah.
It's not out of the question.
What do you guys think? What do you think, Jordan?
No way. 99th percentile?
98.8th percentile of
That show
children's
is so
shows.
popular.
Yeah. So what do you think?
Oh, there's no way that they could axe it. Without a doubt. You just couldn't.
Ooh, okay.
Ooh,
So you think it's
interesting.
you think
Not
it's
with
bullshit?
that level of popularity.
Yeah.
It has to be bullshit.
You think it's bullshit? So true bullshit?
Yeah.
It's actually bullshit. Well done, Jordan. Good on you for thinking smart. Got this guy like an absolute sucker.
Well, I mean, come on. I didn't even know the show. I know it's
insert,
popular,
Insert
but
some sound effects. Oh, we don't have them
there
anymore,
is
do
no
we?
sound effects. Yeah.
All right, we forgot to crack open the whiskey.
Yeah, true. Oh, that was a good one.
Yeah, I know. That was good.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Come on. It's not fair.
Jordan is right, though. There's no way that acts a show just over some censorship issues. Because those stats at the end were real.
Okay, so
Actually, the one
is this one of those stories where you just
No. It's everything. I mean, the story itself was fake, but
Yeah.
like the examples of censorship were real. Cheers. So they were all real. The censorship has been happening.
to Jordan for getting it right?
And then the stats are real, except for Bluey has an average viewership of 20 per month, 20 mil. I reckon it's way more than that in the US. But they are 20 times bigger than other US shows. It is in the 98.8th percentile, and it is the number one junior show in America.
Interesting.
In Disney. Disney
yeah.
junior show.
That's cool.
There you go.
I guess it's my turn then.
Yep.
Speaking of children, yeah.
Was I? Okay.
Speaking of kids, yeah.
Sure. I'll give it.
And this will make sense later on in the story. Did you know that Billie Eilish's middle name is Pirate?
Billie Pirate Eilish.
Well, let me continue. Oh. While her mum was pregnant with Eilish, the 4-year-old Phineas, so her older brother,
Yeah.
was going through a major pirate phase and would call his baby sister in the womb Pirate, and the name almost stuck. And Billy says, they called me Pirate for months, and they were kind of planning on naming me Pirate, but as soon before I was born, my grandfather died, and his name was William, aka Billy. So they decided to call her Billy instead of Pirate. But the suggestion wasn't totally shut down. Instead, it became her middle name, making her full name Billie Eilish Pirate Baird O'Connell.
Wait, so it's not her middle name.
It is. Billie Eilish Pirate Baird O'Connell.
Isn't the middle name supposed to be in the middle?
It's literally in the middle.
Oh, it's
Billie
Billie
Eilish Pirate Baird O'Connell.
Is Billie Eilish one name?
Billie space Eilish. She has 3 middle names.
Oh.
Like I've got 2.
Right. Okay,
Yeah.
wow. I'd believe that.
Yeah?
I'd believe it.
This story is true.
Yeah, I knew it. If you made it up, I mean, like, where would that come from? Like, what is your imagination thinking? That's a good one.
It's a great name.
I mean, I think I believe it because it was just one of 3 middle names.
Yeah.
If it was the only middle name, that's a bit of a stretch.
True.
But also, like, it's kind of cute, you know.
Yeah.
You know, it's a good memory, so I'll believe it. Nice.
Okay.
Well done.
Good.
This is a good one.
Yeah.
Speaking of cute, did you know that if you play the sound of a flying bee, flowers will produce sweeter nectar in 3 minutes with sugar concentration being 20% higher?
No.
How cool is this? Okay, so flowers can hear and respond to the sounds of buzzing bees. The findings from the study recently published in Biorex have the potential to change our understanding of the role of sound in the life cycle of flowers. Using laser vibrometry, with a bowl shaped like satellite dish, the flower increased the vibration further, which led to the researchers to argue that the flower had a similar function of ears. Quoting, flower shape may be selected for its effect on hearing ability, they concluded.
So they're like satellites that
Yes.
or like bowls
Yes.
that can
So the promise is just one example of rapid response to pollinator sounds, but whether or not this applies to other flowers is yet to be discovered. To give you an idea, the flower is a beach evening primrose. That's the flower that they discovered it on.
Okay, sure.
That's the story.
So flowers can hear bees and they get sweeter in anticipation of the collecting of pollen.
Yeah, they'll produce sweeter nectar in 3 minutes with a higher sugar concentration as well.
Oh my God. I mean, bees are already incredible. The fact that they can fly, no one knows how bees fly.
Yeah.
And
communicate.
do I reckon this is true? Yeah, go on.
What do
You guys?
What do you guys think?
Yeah.
You think it's true?
I'd say it's true.
You think it's
Okay.
true? It's true. Well done.
Yeah,
Well
full
done.
house. If Jordan thinks it's true, then it's probably
Yeah,
true.
yeah. You got to get Jordan to go last so
Yeah.
she'll influence the decisions.
True.
No, it's a good one though. How cute is that?
I do like that one, and it is quite cute.
It's such a symbiotic relationship, you know?
Yeah. Speaking of relationships, hey. All right, can we get some like dark crime?
Ooh, she's quick with it.
Did you know that a high school kid convinced his friend to murder him in order to join MI5?
What?
So, in 2004, 15-year-old boy John groomed 16-year-old boy Mark in chat rooms.
Say again, 15.
15-year-old boy grooms 16-year-old friend of his, Mark, in a chat room. Mark thinks he's talking to a female FBI agent, right? Not FBI, sorry, MI5. And if he did what she asked, she promised that he could become an MI5 agent as well. So John, as the agent, told Mark that he must murder a boy that he was friends with in the middle of a shopping center. When Mark arrives at the shopping center, kitchen knife in hand, he stabs John twice in the chest.
Oh my
Emergency
God.
services are called. John survives the incident, and John was arrested for inciting his own murder.
Oh, he asked to murder himself. Oh, right. I
So
see
he
what-
set
the
this
language
kid
you-
up.
Yes.
To murder himself,
Oh my God.
and then got arrested for inciting his own murder.
And what about the kid who did it? Surely he's got to be held accountable a little bit.
To some degree, but like, you know, if you're groomed online and all the rest
He's
of it,
not
it's quite
9 years
complicated.
old. He's 15.
16.
16?
Yeah.
You're old enough to do a lot of things at 16.
It's a complicated case, Byron.
My God, that is a complicated case. Like, I want this to be true because it's
Yeah.
a pretty epic story,
Yeah.
but I feel like it's a very well made up bullshit. It sounds like a Nick Grove special if I was to be completely honest.
All right, fair enough. Why don't we take it to the panel?
Yeah.
I think we already know the answer to this one.
Oh,
Don't
do
want
you
to give it
both?
away.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. You know the answer?
I mean, I may have written it with the gang.
With the gang.
Yeah.
I think it's bullshit even though I want it to be true.
This story is 100% true.
Oh, damn. I still count it as a win. Oh my God.
Got him.
That's insane.
Yeah.
That's such a good story.
There you go.
I'm always amazed when we come up with good stories like this because I'm like, how have I not come across this?
Yeah,
Like, that's
exactly.
insane. I do believe it though. Like MI5?
MI5, yeah.
There's so much mystery to it. Like you don't know anything about it. It's like for all you know, they do recruit kids by giving them tasks. So this
Yeah.
kid who's probably watched James Bond his whole life
Yeah.
is like,
If I can stab this person, then like
my
I show that
God.
I'm cold-blooded enough to join MI5.
wow.
It also was a fan submission.
Fan submission. Classic Dale. Classic Pace. Sorry. He
Hold on.
Never gives them the recognition they deserve.
Where's the name? There's no name in the fan submission. How am I to know?
Oh well, if you're listening, just know that we appreciate you.
No, hold on. I'll see if I can find it. No, there's no way I'll be able to find it quickly.
No, that's fine.
Oh my God. All right. Shout out to whoever submitted that story. And please get in touch and I'll give you a shout out in the next episode.
I got no link.
And I'm sorry.
I've got no link. Can I get an intriguing one? An intriguing soundtrack? Maybe the purple? Ooh. This is the ballsiest marketing strategy of all time.
Okay, go on.
So did you know that the pharmacist who invented Viagra, Robert Tanner, showcased his invention at the National American Pharmacists Association convention in 1989 by walking on stage with no pants on and explain his invention while maintaining a full erection for 18 minutes. The video is on YouTube and there's a black bar covering the area, but most of the shots are from the chest up.
Yeah.
By 2000, Viagra accounted for 92% of the global market for erectile dysfunction and exceeded 1.94 billion in sales in 2008. Funny enough, it originally wasn't made for erectile dysfunction. It was invented for treatment to heart-related pain.
Oh, that's incredible. I want this to be true so badly that I'm going to say true. What do you guys think?
There's no way he can get away with that.
Yeah.
18 minutes of public nudity. 18.
I don't even know how Viagra works, but I'm assuming that's what it
Yeah,
does.
it keeps you, like, it's for people who can't get up.
Yeah.
And so, like, you take the pill. And
I want to watch this video so bad.
Yeah.
I need it to be true.
Yeah, I'll send it to you afterwards. What do you think?
Oh, you'll send it to him?
Afterwards.
Oh, must
Nah,
be real.
bullshit. Now I know it's bullshit.
Yeah, what do you think?
No, 18 minutes.
think it's
No
bullshit?
way. Yeah.
It's a Nick Grove bullshit special. I knew you wouldn't get it, but I was like, it's too good to be true.
Oh my God.
What a great strategy, though. Imagine just looking. I said the ballsiest marketing
That's
strategy
one of
as
my
well.
favorite stories ever.
Did you catch that little pun at the beginning?
I did catch that pun, actually.
He's proud
That's a
of
good
himself,
one.
guys.
Yeah.
I
am.
You got time for one more?
I got time for one more each.
All right. Did you know? Did you know the first black millionaire in the US was a 10-year-old girl?
Yeah, because you told me last episode.
Oh my God.
Yes, it was like
So,
it was like
okay.
1912, and she
Yeah,
inherited land,
but get
and that
this.
land became like they farmed on it, and they like found and they found fuel or something in
Did
it.
we actually do this
Yeah, I
last
remember
week?
it.
Oh no.
This is
Because I found out
embarrassing.
some other interesting stuff about this story. That's like, okay, I'm just going to do this anyway for the long time listener. If you don't know what I'm talking about, then
Go back to the last episode. Yeah.
So this girl,
was good.
Sarah Rector, she inherits land because she's a descendant of slaves that were owned by
Yes.
the Native American tribe, the Muskogee, and everyone who was like as part of the emancipation after the Civil War, everyone got given land. Now, she couldn't afford the property tax, the annual property tax of
Of course.
$30 a year.
Yeah, of course.
So she had to lease it out to an oil company. And that's how they found the oil.
right.
She became so rich that the state of Oklahoma legally named her a white person so that she could then participate in like rich or white society.
Oh my God, that's actually so.
It's so sickening, right?
yeah, that's so bad.
And she like lived
There's so much to unpack from that.
I know.
There's so much you get. That's like it sounds like an Animal Farm-esque like play.
There's like a whole podcast series. in
yeah,
that.
yeah.
But yeah,
She illegally made a white person, so,
Yeah.
so they can just do that.
they
So
were
it's
like,
not even like that. Just proves that racism is just an idea,
it's just money, you know.
right?
just
God, yeah,
power
that
and
is
money.
that is sickening. That would have been good to add.
Yeah.
that's a great little like
Yeah,
addition.
but
But you know, good one.
there you go.
All right, this is kind of news for noobs vibes, but I'm sure you've heard about this.
Oh yeah,
But did you hear what happened to Zac Efron recently?
no.
Did you not?
Oh wait,
Have you seen his face recently?
yes.
Yeah, it's like really messed up. It looks like he's had like hardcore plastic surgery. So in October, Zac interviewed with Men's Health magazine where he spoke about an incident that left him needing surgery.
Yeah.
Apparently, he revealed that whilst he was at home, he slipped on a sock and fell onto the corner of a granite fountain, leaving him unconscious. Efron said, and I quote, "My chin bone was hanging off his face." And so,
hell?
with many people claiming he's had bad plastic surgery, Efron claims that his stronger jawline was due to his growing masseter muscles, which are rectangular-shaped muscles in your face and jaw. Efron revealed that he committed to these masseter exercises to aid his recovery from the horrific chin incident. And he quotes, "The masseters just grew, they got really, really big," he explained, saying that it has nothing to do with plastic surgery and it's just been like doing a recovery. Leaving the question on everybody's mind, is this a true story or a cover-up for a bad plastic surgery botch?
This sounds like a massive cover up.
It
But
does.
like, what? He's like a very typically, but
Yeah.
like he's a handsome guy.
Yeah.
Why?
Well, I mean, it could be a true story. Maybe he did just fall and hit his face.
I mean, but I would believe that like it was a botched plastic surgery. The bit where it's like it's because I was doing so many face exercises that now I have this massive jaw.
That is the weird part. Like, I just don't, I agree. I don't see why he would need, he had a phenomenal jawline.
Yeah,
he
exactly.
had no need for plastic surgery. But I don't know. I'm inclined to believe him just because you never know with news and everything.
Because I
Especially
saw
with
this
people
video
like
where
him.
I thought he was wearing like
like Joker makeup or something. Like,
yeah, and it was like a character he was playing.
Yeah, no, that's just him. So there you go.
Have you guys seen this?
Yes, I have. It's a little bit insane when you first see it. Like
Yeah.
you think it's photoshopped. But
Yeah,
He looks really weird.
yeah. But if it's true, I feel bad for the guy. He's just getting slammed.
Just for something that he had no control over. I don't know. I don't think it's true.
Well, I mean, this is a true story. I don't know if this is true. Like
It seemed-
this, everything I said is true, but we don't know
Yeah.
the real story.
Yeah.
because we,
I mean, you might want to give him the benefit of the doubt, but
Yeah.
yeah, seems rough.
Let us know in the comments below.
Okay. I think that's it.
That's it for me.
Yeah.
Oh, let's go to our break.
Nice.
And we're back with our new
Nice.
segment. Brand new segment.
We don't have a jingle for it, so we're going to run the News for Noobs jingle and say what it is.
All right, news for noobs. This is the new segment, which is
Am I the asshole?
Am I the arsehole?
the arsehole?
The arsehole.
Am I the arsehole?
The concept is very simple. We're going to read out some scenarios that have happened to everyday people, and we're going to ask the question, am I the arsehole? Am I the
Yeah.
arsehole for
Or who is the asshole?
in that situation?
Yeah.
We've got 4 each. Well, 2 each, so 4 in total.
Yep.
I'll let you start.
Okay. Am I the asshole, right?
Yeah.
This morning, my girlfriend is kind of off with me. So I ask why, and it turns out I cheated on her in her dream.
Oh, classic.
So I start laughing. Apparently, I'm an asshole for not taking her emotions seriously, and it was really upsetting, even if it was a dream. Also, I'm told. I'm not the one who was blaming my partner for something my own brain imagined.
Yes.
Am I the asshole?
Okay, this is a great one.
Yeah.
I think me and you are going to have the same opinion on this because we're logical men who probably support him.
Yeah.
I do, look, I personally think that's ridiculous. Like,
Yeah.
that is absolutely ridiculous. Like, well, he did nothing wrong.
Yeah.
I mean, I haven't had cheating scenarios, but I've had like where I did something silly in a dream.
But
And,
it's
like,
the reaction wrong.
The dreams are powerful.
Yeah.
Like, I've had dreams and you just like, where I dreamed about a random person from high school and I kept thinking about them for ages.
Yeah.
Like, it was, nothing happened. It was just like, they were just in my dream. Just
But
like a character.
But
in it.
is the disregarding of the emotional
Emotions,
nature of
yeah.
the situation. Like, generally speaking, as a rule, you have to match emotion with emotion and logic with logic. You can't really fight emotion or like counter emotion with logic because that's not going to work. You have to wait till that situation de-escalates and then.
But then you could say, you've got to match her emotion, but can she match your logic?
I mean, I don't know.
What do you guys think?
What do I think? My gosh. I think the logic with logic argument's pretty strong, but it is hard. Like, I feel like if you're in a really emotional state, he knew that she was cranky right off the bat. I mean, I think she obviously is the arsehole, but complaining about it when it was probably over after like 30 minutes.
Do you know why she's the arsehole? Because she's made it such a big deal. She's submitted this. You know what I mean?
That's true.
That makes her the arsehole.
Yeah.
Because she's like so worked up about it. I do think like you do want to validate how they feel, but also like I would have laughed if that happened. I'd be like, oh, that's silly. Like, I didn't actually cheat on you, right?
Which makes you the asshole.
Yeah.
All right.
That's a good one. I like this. Okay, this is fun.
I
already liking this
agree.
segment. All
She's
right.
the asshole.
Am I the arsehole?
Yes.
I run a vacation rental. The other day, just after a couple check-in, they messaged me and they say they recognize it from porn and they want a refund because I'm renting out a sex house. Ooh. I guess a previous tenant must have used it for that. To be honest, I don't care. And I tell them that if they find porn so disgusting, how come they recognize it?
Ooh.
They say it's gross because they know that people had been filming having sex on the bed. So I tell them if they're so disgusted by sleeping somewhere strangers have had sex, they'd better never book a hotel ever again. And they can stay or leave, but either way, I'm keeping their money.
Yeah,
so am I the arsehole?
No, they're the asshole. If you go to a hotel, you know that like thousands of people are bonking on that every week.
And it's not like porn sex is any different to normal sex in that scenario.
It's a bit more performative.
Yeah, but it's
they're probably having more fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's probably more bodily fluids in a normal sex scenario.
Possibly.
Yeah.
Possibly.
Yeah.
Elle?
I think the issue is they're just like, because I've seen it.
Yeah.
Like, ignorance is bliss, right?
They're just trying to weasel out of paying for the hotel.
Because they're assholes.
100%. They're
Yeah.
just trying to get out of paying.
Yeah, exactly. I would find it kind of funny.
I do see like it can be jarring if you first saw it.
Yeah.
But also like logically, if we go logically,
Yeah.
people have had sex in that bed probably 100 times.
I mean, think about it. Now that you've seen it, just recreate it.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Make
yeah.
your own film,
Yeah,
guys.
exactly.
Come on.
What strategies do they use? How do they use the bed? How
Yeah,
do they
exactly.
incorporate different methods,
Yeah.
It's time to be inspired.
Yeah.
Nice.
And they're pros, so,
Yeah. All right. On that note, next story.
Yeah.
What kind of music do we want?
Oh, yeah.
All right. Maybe slightly funny. Okay. Am I the asshole? Okay, I know the first part of this is my fault, right? The girl I'm seeing has a name that's almost the same as a friend of mine from college. So the other day, I wanted to send her a pic of my junk,
Sure.
and I seriously fucked up.
Oh, no.
But I realized my mistake immediately.
Oh, no.
And when our previous conversation appeared above the thread, I apologized straight away. And I was like, I'm so sorry this happened. I told her what happened. Look, she knows my girlfriend and she knows her name, so she understands. But she's telling people I sent her an unsolicited dick pic and she's been showing it around.
Oh, my God.
She said, if you send your dick pic to someone, you lose the right to privacy on that.
That's not true.
Am I the asshole or is she the asshole?
I think she's the arsehole.
Yeah?
I mean, I think if it was a genuine mistake and he covered it up straight away, I mean, I'm so sorry. Like, this was not meant for you, it was meant for my girlfriend, blah, blah, blah. Technically, it is an unsolicited dick pic.
Yes.
But I guess the intent is a bit more innocent than standard. But her logic of showing other people, that's like literally illegal. I'd covered this on my consent podcast. That's
Really?
Yeah, that's illegal.
I was going to ask what the legal
If you get sent
ramifications
like a nude picture and you show someone, you've just broken the law.
Really?
Even
Even if it's unsolicited?
If they're underage, sorry. If they're underage.
Okay,
And
so these people are in college, so they're not underage.
Okay, well then it's just a dick move. Yeah. But if someone
Literally.
if you get a nude photo of a 15-year-old person and you start showing it around,
Yeah.
that is like child pornography and it's illegal.
But these people are adults.
Yes.
She just got sent someone's dick.
Yes.
Which is, I imagine,
That
happens
is-
quite often and is like pretty gross.
Yeah, that is gross.
Even if you're able to justify being like, oh, I'm sorry, this, that, and the other, it's kind of your fault for sending the pic in the first place.
Yeah,
Like,
but I don't think it makes you an arsehole. I think it just means you made a big mistake. 'Cause
yeah.
an arsehole usually has ill intent, right?
Maybe they're both assholes in this
Yeah.
situation.
This could be.
so.
One's a bit worse than the other, but I think they
Who
can
do you
get a little
think's-
bit of equal
Who do
blame.
you think's worse?
Showing one person a dick or showing 30 people a dick? I don't know. You tell
Yeah.
me.
Yeah, that's true.
I think
she just showed-
I think he's the asshole. I think you got to cop it.
But if she's going, you're the arsehole because you sent me an unsolicited dick pic, yet I'm going to go show everyone else an unsolicited dick pic, that's hypocritical.
No, she's not calling him an asshole. She's just saying,
You're right.
yeah.
You got to be careful when you're showing your junk. Like
Yeah.
you
Exactly.
gotta, you
Yeah.
need to look at
You
that
got to double,
name.
triple,
Like you
quadruple
don't
check.
just go like, oh yeah, this person.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think he's the asshole for being dumb enough to send a dick
Yes.
pic to the wrong person in
Yes.
the first place.
I think they're both. I think she's an arsehole for spreading it, and he's an arsehole for accidentally sending it.
Okay, fair
If she
enough.
hadn't spread it, then I think she's free from the clear.
Free from the clear.
Yeah. Is that why? I can't believe she was spreading it. That's such an.
There
Whatever.
you go. There you go.
Her logic makes me feel like she's an arsehole. If you send me a pic, you're now void of me. Which
Yeah.
I guess I do see it, but it's like, whatever. I think they're both arseholes. We'll cop
Yeah.
that.
All right.
All right, here's a good one. I like this one for you, just because of your heritage.
Okay.
Some might say.
All right.
So, am I the arsehole?
Yes.
My boyfriend just proposed to me. How sweet. Using a family heirloom ring. I love him and I want to marry him, but I told him I need a different ring, and here's why. The ring was his mum's, and she got divorced.
Yeah.
Before that, it was his grandma's. She also got divorced.
Okay.
I said, I don't want a ring that is associated with failed relationships.
Yeah.
He said that's really offensive to his family and ungrateful. So, am I the arsehole because of wanting this?
This is a good one.
It is a good one.
This is a really good one. I'm trying to imagine myself in that situation. I think he is the asshole in this situation. I think it's fair enough for her to not want something from his family, like it has nothing to do with her really. Like they're starting a new family, has this negative association. I think that's a bit of a weak, like, oh, because they broke up. Like it's a bit superstitious. But
Yeah.
I think if she doesn't want to wear that ring, I don't think she should have to.
I think it can be very hurtful for him though. If he's got this ring that he's had his whole life and he's like, the woman I'm going to marry, I'm going to pass on my grandmother's, then my mother's. Now you can have this. Like this ring is worth so much more than just a $10,000 ring. It's got
Yeah.
so much of him inside of it and his family. Like I don't have anything like that. I'd love to have that to like pass on. I think that would suck if you're like, no, I don't want it because I guess I'm very logical and I think that's really superstitious and kind of.
But think about it. Like
I do get it.
and people like to like their wedding ring because you have
That's
to wear it
true.
every single
That's
day.
true. That is true.
And
Yeah,
like
yeah.
if it was like, because jewelry has changed a lot in maybe the last 50 years or whatever
Yeah.
from like my grandparents' time, it'd be like really classic and like much more different. I don't know.
It's pretty special to be like, oh yeah, this is my husband's grandmother's then mother's ring. Now it's mine. Like that's kind of cool. I get both sides.
All right, ladies.
I think when we're looking at someone's ring, like it's not really about the style. It's for her, it's just like, oh, this is a ring of divorce. Like marriage didn't work with this ring. It's very emotional and sentimental. And I guess if you're standing at the end of the aisle saying I do, and then you're putting that ring on, it's like, well, maybe I don't. You know what I mean?
And like it's emotional and sentimental, but relationships are emotional and sentimental. So
I think
like
the biggest issue is the second she has that belief, she can't wear the ring.
yeah.
I
think.
feel like the ring's just a ring. Like that's
Yeah.
pretty superstitious. You know, like it's just a symbol. It's not like
As in
what it means.
Yeah, but it's a symbol of
They have
divorce.
love.
But also it's only like 2 divorces. Like don't 50% of marriages end in divorce. So the statistics aren't even like that crazy.
But that ring is 100% divorce.
Oh,
Yes, exactly.
That's an interesting perspective.
I think,
Again,
what did I say? He's the asshole. Yeah. I think just get her a different ring. Get over it.
I don't think any of them.
Why didn't you wear the ring around your neck? Or why didn't you wear the
yeah.
fucking ring?
Yeah, true,
Like,
true. He should just
If
wear
it means
for
so much to you.
Yeah. I think that's the best case scenario.
Yeah.
He wears it, he gets to keep that, and she can.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. I don't think any of them are assholes in the situation though. I think it's just, just some relationship.
I'm doubling down. I think he's an asshole.
I think instead of choosing who the asshole was, you just solved their marital problems.
Let me just give you this man's perspective.
Yeah.
This man has gotten down on one knee.
His fault.
He's given her the most precious family heirloom passed on. He's going, I'm so in love with her. I'm going to marry her. And now he's an asshole.
Yeah.
Wow.
Because he built up this whole scenario in his head where if she doesn't accept this thing that he's like dedicated his whole life to like believing in, then like she's in the wrong. But like she has to wear the ring. He's just like putting all of this expectation on her.
I would just be frustrated if she had that, to be honest, dumb belief.
Yeah.
Like both have been divorced.
I think we need to see the ring in order to make it.
Yeah. I don't think he's
What
not.
if it's ugly and it's just a cover up?
Exactly.
What if you're right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. We need more information. I guess. Have you done both yours?
Yeah, I've done both of mine.
Damn, I'll do more.
I know, this is so good.
All right, let's move on to the final section.
That was cool. Thank you, Jordan, for preparing the stories.
We don't have an intro, so we're doing fact or cap.
Hey!
Would you rather?
Okay.
All right, let's finish up on Would You Rather. What do you got?
What have I got? I got 4 to choose from. I can
got
do whatever
3.
I want. I can do whatever I want.
Let me start.
Actually, I've got 5.
I'll start.
But I'm only going to do 2 or 3.
Would you rather lose all of your money and your possessions and valuables, or lose every single photo you've ever taken?
Ooh. Every photo. So videos are still good.
Photos and videos.
Okay. Photos. Okay. Every like recording. Lose every photo or video. I'd lose all the photos and videos.
Really?
Oh, that's pretty rough.
Take memories.
That's like my whole life.
You can recover your money and valuables.
Oh, but like I'm starting from 0.
It is hard.
I can't take any photos with no phone.
Dude, it is hard to start from 0.
Oh, that's tough.
Yeah, I'd definitely lose my money and valuables. It put me.
The good thing for me is that I don't have that much money. So
Yeah,
I can cop losing the money.
Valuables is more just tech, like our laptops and how we run everything.
Yeah.
Honestly,
I think I could probably borrow enough to get back to where I need to be.
I could recover pretty quickly because I've got the systems built up. I just have to borrow money. Yeah, I just have to borrow money to get me up and running.
I'll keep the photos.
Yeah, you got to keep photos. Come on.
I know, but part of me is just like I could just reinvent myself. Imagine if there were no photos of you as a kid. Or like anything you've done as a teenager, and you're like completely a blank canvas.
Is someone whose house burnt down and lost like the first 7 years of my entire life.
Yeah.
It's very sad.
Okay.
Like there's like 1 or 2 photos of me from like 5 and onward below.
Why do you have to make it heartbreaking?
No, I'm just saying, just bringing in a perspective. Like there are photos, but like not many.
Yeah. Okay, fair enough.
And now my mum makes these family albums every year and we can like go through them. Like what? Come on. You can't put money on
start
that.
crying, man. You gotta stop.
You can't put money on that.
Okay.
Wait, what do you guys think? Same thing? Surely.
Yeah, photos.
Yeah, I see.
Yeah. Okay. Fair enough. All right. Speaking of your mum,
I am intrigued.
would you rather find your dad's porn or your mum's porn? Dad's?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, just, you know. Yeah, dads.
Okay. Fair
I
enough.
think it's just, I have no explanation. It just seems easier.
Yeah.
It just seems.
I reckon the opposite.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That seems weird to me.
Just because my dad is who he is, and it's like
Right.
very like proper and like
Right.
yeah.
Yeah. Your mum's not proper?
She's a bit more loosey goosey.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's hope
What
that
about
listens to
you
this.
I'm
guys?
so sorry. Did you just say that your mum's a bit loosey goosey?
Well, a bit less up, a bit less kind of like straight down the line. You know what I mean?
Maybe poor use of words there.
Maybe
I know what you mean though, because I've met your mum. I know what you mean.
yeah, exactly.
She has a bit more. But yeah, I think Lucy Goose is actually great. I can't think of anything else to say.
Easy going.
Yeah. Bit more.
Shout out, mum.
Yeah. Yeah. I have no reasoning. It just to me feels like.
Yeah.
That would be
No, fair enough.
All right. Would you rather be part of an arranged marriage or spend the rest of your life as a single person?
Ooh.
This is I've had so many conversations about this
Interesting.
with like arranged marriages.
Yeah. I think arranged marriages are probably, we look at it from like a Western lens.
Yes, this is the conversations I've had.
Yeah.
Because I have such a negative view on it. And I think it's
Yeah.
horrible to have someone choose it for you.
I'd still, just because of the way that I live my life and whatever, I still choose to be single rather than have an arranged marriage.
Yeah.
Which sucks
no,
because
it is
like,
sad.
There's
The
so
thing is
much
that-
to be said for like just being able to start a family and have a partnership like that.
Yeah. And then there's like also, what if they get it right? What if you get
True.
arranged with someone and
True.
it happens to be
True. Because I suppose that it's not just like anyone. It's like an arrangement that is supposed to be created in order for it to work. Like,
yeah, but I mean, if you look at like other cultures, often it's just hierarchies.
Yes.
And it's like you want to they just purely like want to get
It's
you
like
in.
a transactional.
Yeah, like all the fantasy books are, even Game of Thrones, like
Yeah.
if you're watching House of Dragon right now,
Yeah.
it's just how can we marry off our daughter so that we can, there we go. How can we marry off our daughter so that she can heighten our stance with the family name?
I'd like to hear the female perspective.
Yeah, what do you think?
Oh, it's really hard to comment on arranged marriages.
Yeah.
I'm definitely not educated on it enough.
Yeah.
But I
guess for you personally.
I think the idea of being single forever and coming home like every single night after work to like an empty house, like it's just you. I think that life.
You can have friends.
Yeah, I mean, I come home to
Yeah,
Pace.
but like, do you live with your friend? Like, I understand some people live with their friend for the rest of their life.
Forever, yeah.
But I think realistically, they're going to go on and get married and have a life outside of you.
Elle?
I feel like, the chances of actually hating the person is low.
Yeah.
And you can at least still have kids and love the kids.
True.
Yeah, it is true. No, but like,
it's such a trap.
I think it's easy.
It can be such a
to
trap.
hate someone if you're living with them every day and and for 10,
like
20, 30 years, you weren't a good match. I hate people after. Not hate them.
People have shitty roommates and get by.
Yeah,
that's
that's
true.
different.
That's so
But
true,
you don't
actually.
need to be in the same
Yeah,
room.
you could be married and not like super close.
You could even live in a different house, to be
I don't
honest.
know.
Yeah.
You could. I'm assuming you can't get divorced in this scenario. Otherwise, that's easy.
Well, we really got into that, didn't we?
Yeah. Sorry.
Okay. Well, I'm going to bring a little levity
Nice.
to the situation. Would you rather have
loosey goosey?
yeah, a bit loosey goosey? Would you rather have really long nipples or really wide areolas?
Wide. You got to go wide. Come
Yeah?
on. Yeah. Because long nipples are gonna your shirts will be like everyone will see it forever. Like
True.
I can get away with wide areolas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Definitely.
Yeah. Fair enough.
It's just logically. Yeah.
Yeah, I see that.
How long are we talking?
Pinky length. Oh, maybe
That's
like
pretty
half
long.
pinky.
Half pinky.
Half pinky.
Oh.
How wide are we talking?
We're talking like the width that you can make. Oh, I guess it's different for guys and
Yeah, that's it. It's
like
such a different question. for
palm
guys.
width.
Like
Oh, that's
salami sized?
That's
Palm
like-
width areola.
That's like a massive salami. That's like a.
That's the size of some people's whole boobs. You know that, right?
Yeah, I'm just looking. I'm putting my hands on. That's like 80% of my chest.
Well, it's got to be, you can't just go areolas and cop
But,
the
like, I
easy way
don't-
out.
I guess I'm not traveling as much. I definitely have my shirt off a lot more in public when I'm traveling. But like my shirt isn't off in public that often. Like,
Yeah.
And
And still, you got to
Yeah.
make a decision, bro.
Yeah, I'm going areolas.
Areolas?
Yeah, what be?
Yeah, it's got to be the wide boys.
I feel like we can't ask them just for HR purposes. That's inappropriate to ask them. So I'm going to leave that one.
All right, we'll move on.
I think that's it. That's the ending.
Oh, nice.
I can throw in this one if you want.
Go on. We're on a roll.
All right.
I'm in the mood.
Would you rather be a single child or have 10 siblings?
I'm going to use my family as like the framework to answer this question. I would rather. Oh, it's getting dark. I don't. Oh, fuck.
I don't think this would get you.
I mean, yeah, I got thinking about things. 10. I reckon 10. Yeah, big old family.
It gives you I think it gives you a lot of character.
A lot
It
of
also
character.
means unless you're ridiculously wealthy, you've probably grown up with a bit of grit.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, the budget's been stretched.
Yeah.
I reckon
I reckon 10.
you have a more well-rounded character, as you say. Yeah.
I reckon you'd be more rounded as a person. I think family events would be epic.
Yeah.
I reckon 10 would be kind of cool.
Do you guys have siblings?
I was an only child. So
Oh, were you really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
What would you? What's your
Only
answer?
child.
Oh, really?
I didn't hate it.
Okay.
I had games that I played on my own like a sad little
Yeah,
kid.
yeah.
And you're pretty cool and well-rounded.
Yeah, I think I'm okay.
What
Yeah.
about you?
Well, my friend actually has 8 siblings.
Yeah.
So there's 9 in the family.
Yep.
And I think from his perspective, he'd definitely say only child. Just from the financials
Yeah, yeah.
perspective,
And
I
you're-
think the burden on, like, he was the oldest as well, like the burden of being the oldest in that scenario.
Oh, that's
becomes
actually
a
true.
lot.
You don't be the oldest because you have to end up looking after kids.
You want to be the youngest?
No, as the oldest, like you have to look after the next kids because the parents can't look after 9 kids.
Yeah.
And so it passes because my granddad was one of 11.
Yeah.
And yeah, basically the kids took over the family role. They started making
You have to
lunches
raise your siblings.
when you're like 16, 17.
yeah.
You start changing nappies at like 12.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it depends on the wealth of the family.
Oh, if I'm a millionaire, yes, please.
Yeah.
But I think for a regular middle class family, I'd much prefer to be an only child.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Like we all
Imagine 10 kids running around a mansion.
no, for sure. Oh yeah, that'd be cool. I was pretty stretched thin with 3 kids.
Yeah.
Like we were getting real low at some points. So
Yeah.
like 10. There would be cool stories though. Like you have a lot of adventure. Ah man, this is a bit of a chin scratcher.
Yeah, I have a friend of mine who grew up in a big house with her grandparents, her parents, her auntie, uncle, and cousins. So like, and her brother. So like huge, like mixed family, mixed generation, everything. And she describes it as being like so cool. There was always someone to talk to, and like, you know, it was freeing for the parents because they could go off and they auntie and uncle would like look after all the grandparents. So like, and that's kind of how we used to live.
Well, yeah, I think here's my final opinion.
All right, go on.
I think as an adult, better to have 10 siblings.
Yeah.
I think you'll have a more enjoyable, a much easier life being an only child. But I think as an adult, having 10 kids, like you're just going to be a very well-known person. You're going to be very social. You're going to have a lot of crazy stories from your childhood.
Christmas will be fun.
Christmas will be insane. Family meetups will be insane. Even though you probably were a lot poorer, you probably didn't have your own room. You probably didn't have your own car. You probably had to share the PlayStation for like 20 minutes a day or whatever.
Yeah.
I think that's kind of what makes being a child though, in a way, for me. So I would, even though I think it's a lot of downsides, I'd choose 10.
Okay. Well, there's no right answer to this question.
There is no right or wrong.
Everyone is great.
Yeah.
And on that note, let's wrap it up.
Let's wrap it up.
Well done, everybody. Go team.
Fun episode.
Love it. Give us the stars. Submit your stories. Submit your audio stories or your video stories, and
We're yet to have one audio story.
I know people are afraid.
Yeah, they're scared.
Don't be afraid.
They're scared.
But yeah, much love. Shout out to Nick Grove for probably writing half the stories again, and we'll see y'all next week.
Yeah. Thanks, guys. Bye.
Bye.